So you have almost no reason not to check out my TikToks. Good morning, legends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'd like to say thank you for clicking on today's video. If you saw the title, then you know exactly why you're here. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you can be notified every Wednesday and Friday when I upload a brand new video. Let's get started. I'm going to be basically showing you simple little morning makeup routine so you can go back to school feeling good and looking good. Which, who doesn't want that? Okay, so of course the first step to any makeup routine is primer or moisturizer or whatever, but some sort of way to prime your face. So I'm going in with my e.l.f. and just putting this all over. And normally, mostly daily, when I wear my makeup, I wear foundation. But foundation can be really nasty to wear to school because you're sweating. I mean, you might not be sweating, but I know I sweat at school. So I'd prefer to go in with a BB or CC cream. I've never used this one before. I've used this brand, but not this specific bottle, so. But anyway, I prefer to go in with this. Also, a one with SPF 30 because it'll protect you from the sun, hopefully. And especially since school starts when it's still kind of hot out, you need some good sun protection. And we're just gonna rub that all in. Anyway, so now I would go in with some concealer. This is my Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. And you can skip the BB cream step and just put concealer on. But my face is kind of red, so when I do stuff like that, you can tell, personally for me. But it's different for everybody. If your face has a more natural, just all one color type of deal going on, then you can always just skip the BB cream step. It's really not essential. But we're gonna keep this because we're gonna need this later. And if you are trying to do just concealer for it, like your whole face, and no like foundation or BB cream or anything, I would try and get a concealer that is closer to your skin color because it'll be easier to blend into your natural skin. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some powder just so that throughout the day this doesn't really, if I'm sweating or whatever, it's not going to be very noticeable. And I'm going to put some on the beauty blender we used for our concealer and just dab that under my eyes. You don't have to do this part. You can skip this part if you want. But now we're going to take a brush, and I have my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fairlight from Walmart, and we're just going to put that in here. Tap off. And just put that all over. And anywhere you might have super oily parts of your skin, like your T-zone. And we're gonna need this later again, so make sure to don't put that away quite yet. Okay, so now what I like to do when I'm going for a more natural look is I don't put on any contour. So what I like to do is I have brushes that I use for the same thing every day. I usually have some left over. I don't know if you can see that, but I usually have some left over on the brush, and I just like to put it on on any leftovers and not take any more out from like the actual palettes or anything. And that way it's a lighter type of deal. This is my highlight brush. Just put on any extra and don't dip anymore. Otherwise, if you do wash your brushes every day or whatever, you can always just dip it back in and go lighter than you normally would. It's not that deep. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And I just do my eyebrows like I normally would. Just brush them out. And sometimes I do like to add fake freckles. I'll probably stop doing that around closer to winter time because where I live, it's not really a thing to have freckles in the winter, so. But I just like to add some. Those are totally optional. Now it's time for the fun part. So you're gonna take your concealer again, and you're gonna take any small brush, or you don't even need a brush, but I use one. I have my small angular brush. We're gonna put some concealer on the eyelids, and we're gonna do our eyeshadow. So if you don't like to do eyeshadow and you just want to leave it like this, then all you have left to do is put some setting spray on, some powder on your eyelids, and then some mascara, and you're good to go. But if you do want to do some eyeshadow, just keep watching. Or keep watching, either way. I just like to rub this in with my fingers. I find it to be less messy and difficult. Okay, now you're gonna go back in with your powder and just absolutely beat up your eyelids with it so it's set and it doesn't crease when you go to put on your eyeshadow. Alright. So now you're gonna take any palette of your choosing. I'll wait. I'm personally taking this one I got from Target. As you can see, I've definitely done some damage. So today I'm gonna go for more natural or like warm tones. I've been making TikToks every day. I'm gonna skip today though because I'm doing my makeup for this video and not for TikTok. But yeah, I've been making TikToks every day, so if you want to check those out, my TikTok is gonna be up in the screen somewhere probably, and at the end of the video, or in the description box, or probably in the beginning of the video. So you have almost no reason not to check out my TikToks. And I like to go back in one last time with some powder. And now we're ready for the best part, in my opinion, of the makeup routine. So I'm gonna take my eyeshadow C brush in my warm color-ish palette, and I'm gonna take this color, this Soulmate color, and put this all over this brush. Tap off any excess. And I'm gonna go into the inner corner and just put it straight into the middle, a little bit above my crease. And now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. blending brush and dip into this shade Romeo. And there you go, your top lids are done. But of course, if you've ever watched me do my makeup before, you know what has to happen next. So I'm gonna go back in with the Soulmate color. And I'm gonna put this, of course, right here. Now, for whatever reason you're following along, you have to be extra careful, especially if you wear contacts, like myself, because if the fallout of the brush gets into your contacts, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not a fun experience. Alright, and now I'm gonna go back in with this Romeo color. And hopefully you already know what's about to happen, because, I mean, what should I talk about? I did get a tripod, so that's really exciting. I'm using it right now. Also, I've been working on my room a lot, and today I'm ordering pictures from CVS to be like printed so I can make a picture wall. I'll insert like a picture of what that is if you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, now I'm just taking my Mega Plus Volume Express mascara. For the final step, we'll be doing some setting spray. I got this, it's e.l.f. and I got it from Walmart. I really don't spend a lot of money on my makeup, as you can tell. But this whole look is finished. At the very most, it'll take you 30 minutes. It's pretty fast makeup routine. You don't have to wake up maybe 15-20 minutes earlier to do so. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to follow my socials. They'll be linked in the description box or at the end of this video. Comment what grade you're going into or what type of schooling you're going to be doing. And if you enjoyed your time here or want to see my face again, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.